Hi again, everybody. Mike Costa with you here on GoAztecs.com, joined by the new head coach of the Aztecs football team, Mr. Rocky Long. Coach, congratulations. I know that the last 25, 26 hours must have been a crazy time for you, but your feelings on accepting the position, how it feels to be the head coach of the Aztecs?
Right now it feels really good. I mean, there was no question about accepting the job. I mean, I just feel blessed that I was offered the job. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a great opportunity. It's going to be a big challenge, but it's a great opportunity. I've been through it before, so I know kind of what to expect. So this 25 or 26 hours was not near as hectic as the last time I did this.
Your years at New Mexico, when you would take the time to maybe think about a San Diego State and what was going on over here in Southern California, have you ever thought of the Aztecs? Did you ever think of the Aztecs program as maybe that sleeping giant that just needed the right combination of people to make it work?
Well, when you're on the other sidelines, you don't worry about all that. All you're trying to do is win the game. Mm-hmm. And so it didn't enter my mind very much. But since I've been here, lucky enough to be here the last 2 years, I realized that there's a tremendous opportunity here that this place could be really good, and it'd be fun to be part of it. Mm-hmm.
What are some of the things that you're most optimistic about as we're a couple months now before spring football? What are some of the positives you look at with this group you have coming back?
Well, I think this team as a whole has made tremendous progress. There's a couple seniors that had great years last year that we're going to have a hard time replacing. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of young talent in this program that will get to show their stuff off next year. You're excited about them because you've seen their athletic ability. Now, you don't know which ones are ready to step to the front and which ones aren't, because they're going to be freshmen, redshirt freshmen, sophomores. But there's a lot of talent in this program. The staff has done a good job recruiting. We've got a great quarterback coming back. We're probably a little short at wide receiver as far as experience.
Sure.
We're probably a little short as experience in the defensive line, but the kicking game's good and everything else is pretty good.
You talk about experience. How much of that extra bowl practice is going to come into play here in the next couple of months?
I'm glad you brought that up. That is probably the primary benefit of a bowl game, is that you can develop players because they get extra practice days. It's like an extra spring practice. Now, and I thought we handled it well. I thought the first week or so we did a lot of developing, and then about the last 10 days we worked on nothing but game planning, getting ready for Navy, and it proved out that it worked pretty good.
As far as your coaching staff that you'll have around you, you haven't formally announced who was going to be with you. Is it tough? Is it hard maneuvering in this time space? Given that you were just named the head coach and we are, a couple weeks away from signing day, is it tough to go out there and find those coaches?
Well, I think you put that on a back burner. As long as you have enough coaches that have stayed on this staff to maintain the kids that are committed to San Diego State, as long as we can do that, you can take your time putting a staff together, because a good experienced staff or a good experienced coach only needs a couple, 3 weeks to get ready for spring practice. So I think you get recruiting done first. You get your team that is coming back, you get them working out, and then you worry about getting coaches a little bit later.
In the press conference today, you were asked about the game next season in Ann Arbor against the former head coach at San Diego State, and you said that there's some games to be played before that. But, I think maybe a lot of Aztec fans will think that you're going to go into it with steam coming out of your ears because it's Brady Hoke across the sideline. But you, too, have a history going way back in your coaching days. You're coaching against a friend, for gosh sakes.
Yeah, there's no animosity.
Right.
I think our team will be excited, and I think they'll play well. But one game does not make a season. And there's a lot of other games. There's actually 3 games before that one that we need to concentrate on the very first one and move on. The week of that game, I can see it getting pretty exciting.
Coach, finally, one thing that fans may not know about Rocky Long that you think they should know as you go on now as the head coach of the Red and Black.
That's a tough one.
I apologize for putting you on the
I'm kind
spot.
of an open book, Don't you think?
Good enough for me.
Okay. No, I think they're going to be kind of surprised on how excited that I am about this opportunity. I mean, when you think that you have other possibilities out there, people think that you'll just accept those opportunities. Well, I thought this was by far the best chance or the best opportunity I had. And I've been questioned by several of my friends that why didn't I take the other option. But in my mind, there's no doubt that this is the best deal.
Coach, again, congratulations. I know the Aztec fans are tickled pink that you're the new head coach of the Red and Black. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Mike Costa again. Thanks for watching right here on GoAztecs.com.